Cladonk.
I love how that's how it begins. It's just us saying cladonk.
It's me testing the microphone. It's a very official way to test your audio levels, is to go cladonk.
Just to go cladonk.
Yep.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Welcome. I don't even know how to start. Should you?
What an episode. That's how we can start.
Yeah. I feel like we need an official intro now, though. Now that we have a title for, like, our audience, slightly.
Well, Kelly earlier was like, if we play Super Trooper as our opening song, do you think it'll get copyright dinged? Yes, I think is the answer to that. I think it probably would.
Yeah, you know, if you were here last week, you realise we've coined the term Gooper Trooper.
Yes,
Or
Goop Troop.
Or the Goop Troop. So, what up, Goop Troop Nation?
Goop Troop Nation! Love it.
Yeah, the Goop theme will continue in this episode.
It truly did.
Strong theme this volume.
It really, really did.
Do you mean just the lighting? Oh, it's a bit dark, or is it just me?
It's a little dark. I think we could probably afford to drop the light down just a little bit.
Yeah, I got it. You wrangle the chat.
I will. How's everyone feeling after that episode? We do start a little bit low.
Okay, how about there?
I think okay, but let it go. Because I think I'll drop a little bit once you've let it go.
How's that?
That looks okay.
Is it better?
Yeah, sit down, have a check.
Sick.
It's definitely brighter.
Yeah.
But not too bright.
We don't want it in our faces blinding us.
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, how many screen grabs did you get this time, Sydney?
We have 102 screen grabs. Thank you so much, Hydro.
Oh wow, we're getting funding for the Goop Trip Nation.
We are.
Right off the bat.
Yeah.
I feel like I need a logo or something. I actually just realised we've got your, like, disgusted face on top of this.
I mean, I thought it was intentional you put it up that way, so...
Yeah, it's pretty beautiful, actually. We've also changed the layout slightly just to make the episode screen grabs a bit bigger, because obviously sometimes the detaily things are real small, so it can be kind of hard to see.
Yes.
Yeah, and we have an additional, what would you call it? Disgusted, distressed you?
It's disgusted me, I would say.
Yeah.
And this was drawn by Finia? I'm sorry. I might have totally mispronounced that.
It was very rapidly drawn too.
It was super rapidly drawn. I jumped into a live chat with a couple of my friends, as seems to actually be the meme of this half of the volume, rather. And yeah, threw it together really quickly. We'll show you the reference picture just in a little bit, but Kelly is just sharing the live stream link.
This is terrible. Why am I on this side for that? Jeez. It's real straining.
Truly.
Yeah. Alright.
Thank you, Miyuki, for the link for their Twitter.
Yes.
Incredible. Do you want to show the
actual picture that's referencing, yeah?
This is the reference picture that was provided. I think it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I think it's a really accurate rendition of what I actually look like there.
Enhance.
Exactly what we want.
I don't even know when that happened. I don't know what scene it was that caused that particular
visceral reaction.
Yeah, I have no idea. But it was a pretty visceral reaction. Actually, I love how, like, the little Neo head's almost looking at, like, the dead soldiers, like...
We're judging the dead soldiers, what can I say?
You know what the face is, actually? It's the same face that Neo did when the Hound sniffed her. That's what the face is. That's what it is. It's exactly that vibe.
Oh, wow.
So, unfortunately, you've, like, replaced Sun for now.
For now. Sun is still here. But,
he is, he's hidden. I have actually quite a few memes. I've loaded in some memes before we start our episode discussion, if this is your first time here, which, oh god, I hope not.
Have you loaded in some
memes?
Yeah.
But if this is your first time here, we go, like, through the episodes in a chronological order. We have screen grabs to reference and just generally chat about what happened, our thoughts, analysis. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
Sometimes we end up calling our fans Goop Troops, and y'all keep it.
To be fair, it's a pretty great name.
Yeah.
This is the Goop Troop Nation.
Truly is.
Yeah.
And the fact that even Eddie, embraced it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Right. I'll show my memes, and then we can actually
memes,
get into...
but I can only see one.
So this one I actually meant to put up last week, but I totally forgot that it was there.
You better drag it up to the top so it doesn't get hidden by the screenshots.
Oh yeah, okay, yep, good. I didn't realise you'd put them above. So this is by Far Cry, who's a member of our Discord and also one of our police in the live chat now. One of our it wouldn't be a Gooper Trooper because not everyone else is a Gooper Trooper.
No, they're the scooter mods.
The scooter mods. Okay. The official title. But yeah, obviously this was more pertaining to last week, but it's so good.
Yeah.
That it needed to be shown this week, because I can't have it be lost to the realms of time.
No, it has to be appreciated at least once.
And then one of my own memes from this evening. Let me grab that. Yep, there we go.
And additionally, we would like to say sorry. Well, I would like to say sorry to MC in the chat, known as the McLeonidator. Fuck. I've never actually tried to pronounce your full username before, and that was really fucking hard.
Yeah.
Who commented underneath this on Twitter and got banned from posting anything for 12 hours.
Yeah, it was a very powerful meme that literally got him banned. So
sorry about that, babes.
Yeah.
Hope you get out of jail soon.
Shall we jump into the episode then?
Yeah, let's talk about the episode.
So, do you want to start us off with our first little bit?
Yeah, so I grabbed this one first because this went by obviously really quickly at the start. But it's just a row of dead soldiers. I mean, you kind of expect that to happen anyway when there's some sort of, big war, but, you don't really see it a lot in RWBY, I would say. Like, a mass death like this.
No. Probably for animation reasons, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you can imagine there was a lot of casualties in the fall of Beacon, but they just didn't have the scope of a team or
and that was
software.
only volume 3. This is 5 volumes since.
Yeah.
So
I think if the fall of Beacon had happened now, you would have seen similar things in terms of death. But obviously they have the ability and the staff and the skills to do really, really big set pieces like this where they can show the scale of death in a more grim way. So this was pretty horrifying and very World War One-esque with the trenches that they've set up to basically deal with basically a never-ending onslaught of grim. It just keeps throwing waves. It's like a wave battle in a game.
Truly.
Yeah.
And then these are our sulfurfish.
Yeah. I love how in the reaction I was like, oh, babies. Because they were kind of adorable.
They were actually really cute.
I want a plushie.
Right? I would love a plushie of this.
Look at his little arms and little eye.
It would be so comfy just to...
Yeah.
I would like one.
Yeah, they're pretty great, so they got a good reaction out of me.
Yeah, and we had to put it in for anyone that might have not seen that they were there.
Tiny scuttling babies. That's it.
Sure,
I mean, that makes them sound like spiders. Spiders.
No, it doesn't.
Spiders?
As someone who's terribly afraid of spiders, it does not make them sound like spiders.
Okay. Well, we need an actual proper spider gremlin then to freak you
No,
out.
we really, really don't.
Yeah, we do.
If anyone from RT is in here, please make that plushie.
We keep demanding grim plushies, though. Eventually we're going to have to stop.
Maybe we'll make the grim plushies.
You say that like we have any skills in that way. This whole volume has had me like, yo, and then something happens and I'm like, yo! Yeah, that has been that was this episode, to be fair.
This episode, I mean, not that this whole volume hasn't been wonderful in what they've done, but wow, what a way to fucking throw it out the park. This was a wonderful episode. Really wonderfully done.
I mean, obviously we're not anywhere near the last scene, but that very much was like that vibe of like something would happen, you'd be like, oh my god, oh Jesus, and then it's just like, oh no, there's a worse thing.
Yeah, you're like, God, it's so bad, and then it just keeps going, and you're like, oh my god, stop.
And then we obviously get the sort of close-ups of their boots and then them in the whale.
Yep.
How do you feel about not having actually seen them get, like, the challenge of getting to the whale? What's your feeling about that?
I would have liked to see it, but I understand in a continuity sense of, like, it might not have been actually that interesting to see them, like, dodging to get in. It would have been more filler than it would have actually been, like, exciting to see. So, like, as much as I would have liked to see it, I can understand why they made the executive decision to not
remove. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like we could have had like a rather than a fully animated thing, instead of doing like the close up of their boots, like have like quite cut shots of them like dodging Grimm or like battering a Grimm off their shield, but not actually moving. Just like have the camera move a little bit to create that motion. But I mean, I don't make the show, so it's not my call.
Ash, you're 100% correct. The biggest F for the Beats Alaska rematch. I really thought we were gonna have it.
Instead you got fucking Salem versus Yang. You can
yeah. So I cut my losses because it was still wonderful.
Yeah. But I still think it worked. It's just something I would have liked to have seen.
Yeah, I like I said, I understand why they didn't do it. It would have been cool to see, but
yeah, I wouldn't have liked like a full scale fight, because we already had them fight in this volume with obviously the bike chase. Like that was a very well animated sequence, so we've had that. I don't think we needed something quite that scale.
No.
But yeah, the pacing actually, like, I didn't think we'd get so much done in one episode.
Yeah.
I don't think I was expecting the level of the pace in this one. It was moved
beautifully
quickly.
done.
Moved real quickly. And then we have
Ren
very anxious children.
Yeah, but this is when Ren was like, I can feel people's emotions, so, like, as much as this is finding a needle in a whale, like, we might actually be alright, we could get there. I know kind of where there are some emotions, so we can just assume that they're over that way.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's in a much better headspace despite the scenario than we saw him a few episodes prior, which is very nice to see. He's not snapping at people, like when Jean obviously offers to help him.
Yeah, he's not like, no, I can do this myself.
Yeah, exactly. He's
it really
like, cool.
I'll bring it up when we actually get to the screenshot, because I like that screenshot.
I like the little screenshot. Alright.
This one. Golden soft. Retriever boy with emo boy.
Yeah.
I love them. Yeah. Love my kids.
Yeah, their friendship's very wholesome, and I'm glad to see that they are back on good terms.
Yeah.
Because it sucked to not be on good terms with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And Jean has been incredibly patient with Ren up to this point.
PJ, blown out of the park, sending out here proud of her screenshots.
You did pretty good. There's one particular one I'm very proud of you for capturing. I'm not going to tell you.
You can give me the praise when it comes up.
Yep. You sweet summer child.
Oh, and then the lead the way, and Yang's like, that's not how you do finger guns.
That is not how you do finger guns. Although I like that Yang is clearly rubbing off on Jean a little bit in their time together.
Can you show us the...
I mean, I think I literally did finger guns right before this happened. I did. Because it was when Yang said, like, oh, that was harrowing. I don't know, she said something before this scene and I finger gunned at the screen and then this happened. I was just like, ugh.
Show us your...
No.
Why not?
No.
Why?
Too powerful. Would end universe.
Mm.
It's like Thanos' like click.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
I can't.
Yeah.
Minor. Weak.
Oh my god.
Weak.
What is that?
That's because my fingers are so bent.
That's so bent.
So
like you.
That's as loud as I can get it. Whereas you,
what?
Snap your finger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't.
What?
So weak.
It's actually sad.
Yeah. It's because my finger is so fucking bent that I can't.
It's sad. This is the saddest thing I've ever seen.
And I can't even do it on this hand either because it's even more bent. Look at that.
Yeah, clearly God was like, this one's gonna be gay.
God looked at me and was like, oh, honey.
Let's bend those fingers just in case there's any.
Let's just make sure these fingers aren't bent.
Oh, man. Right.
I can't have anything straight.
Yeah, and we jump to poor little Oscar, who is, to be fair, looking about as beaten up as we saw him last time, so he's probably not been bludgeoned too much since we last saw him. He's just bored. And he's retelling.
I think he's really fucking tired.
Understandable, he's not slept.
Yeah.
But he's retelling a tale of remnant, a fairy tale about a woman who basically just falls through the earth. Mm-hmm. Which, in my head, and I know other people have pointed out, but as soon as he said it, I thought about the bit in the opening where the ground crumbles.
Oscar looks like me on day 2 of Shark Week. What?
I bet you that floor's not even comfy at all. It looks really tough.
Well, it's in a gooey whale. Maybe it is comfy.
It'll be all like...
It'll be like soft, but really fucking warm.
It'll be all tendons and gross.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not the soft, sleepy area of the whale. It's the hard, uncomfortable prison area.
Oh.
But
gross.
He talks about how, obviously, him and Ozpin are becoming closer, and that if he uses magic, Ozpin's magic, then...
Yeah, the more that, like, Ozpin uses magic along with, you know, Oscar, then, like, the more their souls, like, sort of intertwine, and Oscar doesn't really want to do that. And Ozpin's like, okay. I mean, you're doing a great job by yourself anyway, by the way. And I was like, nice. He's not, like, pressuring him into having to do it. He's like, okay.
I'm just laughing at the fact that I can see Goop so many times during the chat without, like, even being told to say it anymore.
Goop waterbed.
Yeah.
Like a waterbed full of Goop.
But
there's so many.
Magic speeds up the osmosis. Yes.
There
we go.
Face knows what's up.
An old meme, but a good one. But he doesn't want to, because obviously that is him losing his identity, which he's very, very firm that he doesn't want to do.
PJ, if people take a shot every time we say Goop,
they're dead.
They'll be dead in like 20 minutes.
Alcohol poisoning. Dead.
Yeah. This is him having an existential crisis. And the next one is too. It's just sad Oscar times.
He sleep.
Oscar waiting for a high five.
I drew a picture of you to my bingo under osmosis. Well, we are the former creators of that that term.
I'm not.
Actually, no, you're not. You were more just insulted and like you were disgusted by the fact that I said it.
Yeah, it was.
That is exactly that. That
was
meme.
it Journal John?
Yeah, it was during
that
the
we were
podcast.
On? Yeah, bless. He was laughing so much because I was like, this. Sometimes I have to wonder, like, this is what I'm marrying. This is what I chose.
Yeah, poor guy.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I can't wait till we can do another podcast with him.
I love how he's in like the womb position here.
He's so
protect.
Yeah,
he's so done.
He's in the brace position.
You know, he's honestly probably just happy that he's not hanging from one of those grim hooks anymore.
That must be like really sore.
Yeah,
like think
blood?
about like how when you like hold yourself up on like monkey bars and stuff, how tiring that is on your arms.
Can you imagine the pins and needles once he was put down and the blood started to go back? So
it's
bad.
Like I don't know if anyone else does this, but the only way I can sleep in a plane is if I like put my body like on top of my thighs, but then when I wake up and I lift my body off my legs, the pins and needles start to shoot down to my toes. So fucking painful.
Yeah, poor boy's been through enough, including pins and needles.
I know, and pins and needles are real sore.
And then we have this rallying battle call from Winter that they basically have to hold off the Grim until they can get the payloads, and the payload is imminently arriving, but they need to just keep dealing with these waves and waves of Grim, and we see some familiar faces. Familiar boys.
Yeah.
Literal child soldiers.
As Diana points out, child soldiers.
Yep. So we got all of Team Punky.
Senny folds up like a fold-up chair when you put her to bed for the night.
Yeah.
Only on a plane. But I do fold up like a chair.
Yeah. Yeah, you do that. So that was a good read. Yeah, we have all of Team Funky ready to die again, apparently.
We do, yeah.
And they're not too G about it.
I have a feeling that they didn't let Flint wear his hat because it might have got lost. Like, I think it was a choice by Flint not to wear the hat because it might blow away.
Yeah,
Oh, Salem cat. I'm gonna have to grab that.
Yeah, sad to see them in this under these circumstances, but I suppose it is kind of like every soldier to the front line, and that includes students that can fight. They are desperate enough now that this is their last line of defense, so they're having to just kind of throw everybody at these Grimm, in the hopes that that will be enough for them to put the bomb in and end it. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be okay. I don't think. I mean, I could see them killing them, but like, would that really be that meaningful if they just died? I don't think it would be. We don't know them well enough to be like, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you this tweet. Mayuki has requested that we share Salem Cat.
Oh yeah.
But the artist would like to stay anonymous. So
that's fine. I will
we will add that in.
Salem Cat in. I will download it at some point while we're on.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did I say during the reaction at this bit? Oh yeah, it was because
What did you say?
Neon was like, "Oh, do you
don't happen to have a tune for this, do you?" Kind of son.
Yeah, she wanted to sing song for their last days on Earth, I suppose. And I think I said, I wonder if he's going to play the Titanic theme.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just my heart will go on the trumpet?
Literally exactly what.
But the out of tune one, specifically the meme out of tune one.
The recorder one.
Yeah, that one. Actually, I'm gonna re-edit that. I'm gonna make that edit. That's such a. I gotta do it.
No one in the chat make it.
Yeah, that
leave it to Kelly.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Oh man. And then we have Poor Boy Marrow.
Sad boy Marrow.
It's just not.
Marrow is just sad boy.
All the time, but he points out rightly, like, child soldiers.
Yeah.
Is it Elm? Yeah, Elm arrives and is just like, bish.
Yeah, I don't have that.
It's fine. She's basically like, doesn't matter, kill Grimm.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if there's children fighting this war, you gotta kill the Grimm and deal with it. And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And then we have
Hazel Dragon.
Yeah, but the way that he like picked him up, even in the scene before this, I was like, he's taking him somewhere like for a specific reason.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was like, I'm scared, but yeah.
Flint played Despacito.
Backflips over the trench.
It's so visual. It's like really, really intensely easy to imagine in my head, and I hate that.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So then Hazel's like, whatever, even if I go to Salem and you're a liar, like, it's not you that's gonna be in trouble, it's me. Because I didn't get the answer out of you. So, you're gonna open this lamp and prove to me that this isn't a ruse.
Yeah. And
Oscar's like,
obviously he also was like putting himself in risk in another way, because Oscar could have been lying and the lamp just explodes in his face. But he was just like, I'm taking that gamble.
He was like, I'll take that shot.
Yeah. I don't want to keep punching you. I'm pretty done with that whole thing. So, yeah. And obviously, Yagal
shows up.
Fulfilling her Aladdin destiny.
Her Aladdin duty. Shows up like, bro.
Aladdin duty.
Her Aladdin duty.
Yeah.
Finding the lamp.
She's a lad on duty. Sorry. Look at that. She is a lad.
PogChamp.
So she arrives, having obviously overheard like the conversation about the lamp between Hazel and Oscar. So has been looking for an opportunity to just wander on in.
Yep. Wanders on in anyway.
Big sad boy eyes as well, actually.
Really sad boy eyes. Emerald was real going with the sad boy eyes.
Yeah. And then Oscar summons Jin, who, I actually thought that it almost alerted Salem, but I think it froze time, because that's what she does when she appears. She makes like a sort of Well, she steals time when she's around.
See ya.
You modding?
Yeah, well.
That was so quick.
I saw it come up and was like, no! Sorry.
Trigger happy. Well, our troops were on it.
I'm sorry. Oh! 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 No! I was about to celebrate and someone unliked.
Maybe it was them.
There we go.
69. Love it.
Congratulations, guys.
And look at this protect arm from Hazel doing
That's
dad
because
mode.
he's dad mode.
Yeah.
He's a good dad.
Well, despite... It makes you wonder, actually, like, how he might have been if he hadn't lost his sister. Like, he actually could have been a really productive member of society.
He could have. Also, sorry, Scooter Patrol.
Yeah, leave it to the Scooter Patrol.
I just... Sometimes I like to put people on timeouts.
Daddy Prime. I don't even know what it was, you did it so quick.
It's fine. Don't even worry about it. And then Jen comes out and she's like...
Well, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it? Since Volume 6 that she's been rattling about in her outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's... I mean, not as long as the last time, but she probably quite enjoys getting out for a stretch and a stroll.
Yeah.
She seems less annoyed this time too than when Ruby called her.
Well, I think it's because when Ruby called her, she knew immediately. Like, she could see what was happening around her and was just like, you just needed a minute, didn't you? Huh?
Yeah.
Anyway.
And Ruby's like, sorry, ma'am. That's what you call a pro gamer move.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously here they were not like trying to use Jin particularly. They were just like, cool, she's in there. Yep.
Well, yeah, and you know, as far as Oscar knew, they were gonna ask her a question. So she came out and was like, oh, question?
Yeah.
And they were like, actually, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I love how she was so chill about it. She was like, okay, cool, I'll just be here. Like, when you guys are coming to pick me up, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, whereas obviously with Ruby, she was a bit more tetchy about getting summoned.
I feel like when they did see her appear, Hazel, and obviously by proxy, Emerald would also know, that there's only one question left for the next however long. So, yeah, that puts a lot of pressure on what you're gonna ask.
Yeah.
And they probably were like, no, actually. No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's just chilling.
Just chilling. Good for her.
I don't know what the context. What just happened?
I'm pretty sure this is after Hazel was like, no, I don't think I have a question.
Yeah. No questions.
And Oscar was like, nothing?
Not even a little question. I guess it kind of confirmed like that a lot of Salem shit is bullshit, and
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. Me too, Jessie. I loved his little wave. When she came out and she was like, hello, old man, and he was like, hi. I was like, oh, God. That's... want to squeeze him. Give him a big hug. He's so cute.
We all know that the last question is going to be Blake asking if Jin can call Yang. I mean, the meme continues, so until it happens.
And that meme will continue until it dies.
Yeah.
So.
And then they have a shared look of, let's get out of here.
Yeah, they look at each other like, oh, I think that's when Oscar was like, yeah, that's fine, you're coming with us. No.
You took these screen grabs and you don't remember. You don't remember why you took them.
I took a lot of
Did you
this
just fire
scene,
off
actually.
like a gun?
Yeah, I took a lot of this scene.
I mean, I appreciate the ambience.
Yeah. I mean, I see Jin and I take like 6 million photos.
This little, like, respect.
Yeah, I love this respect, like, sorry.
We will come back for you, gal, I promise.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to chill in the whale for a little longer.
Yeah, he was like, this is when he was like, sorry, we don't have any questions, but I am gonna take you with me. And Hazel was like, actually,
if you move her thing
There's
will
gonna
go
be like a huge alarm.
Yeah.
So no, but
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I imagine that the whale's like central nervous system basically is connected to Salem, so anything
that changes
of like significance, particularly something like that, she can just sense it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty creepy.
I just realized that their team name would be Ho.
Fuck. Ho. Wow. Wait, did you realise it or did chat realise it?
No, I realized.
Oh, wow.
Someone went, they need a team name.
And you realised it was Ho.
And I was like, okay, so we've got Oscar, Emerald, and Hazel. Hazel's probably gonna have to be the first letter because the other two are vowels. And I was like, oh my god.
Ho no.
Team
There's
Ho.
a child in that team, you can't call it Ho.
Ho is not a colour.
Yeah.
They're not actually a team, so... Sorry to the mods, because everyone's gonna say Ho now and you're gonna have to accept them. I'm so sorry.
This is a test of the mod's speed. They have
my god,
they gotta be quick.
Sorry.
Look at them go. Proud of the scooter squad.
Oh my god.
They're working overtime.
The scooter patrol have been upgraded to the Segway police.
That's true. Like the last team he was on wasn't called RJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, PJ.
We didn't know. What is that? Oh my god,
Neo.
it's so dark.
Yeah, you'll see it better on this screen. We need to fix the brightness levels on this one.
So we have a little flesh golem, Neo, who is watching this whole scene and just blending in.
Yeah. As soon as her eyes went, I was like, oh, here we go.
I just love that she was like literally. I mean, I've already said it on Twitter, but she was like in a Goop suit.
She really was in the
Goop
suit. Truly Goop suit.
The Goop is so powerful.
Yeah.
Oh please! This is the shot I was proud of you for.
This is the butt one.
Yeah, remember you?
What? Of all of the good fucking screenshots that I've gotten, this is the one that you're proud of? The one that you bullied me to get?
I didn't bully you. I just said get it.
Oh,
you know,
and I said no, and you were like, you have to.
So funny is
What?
you were like, oh, you were proud of me, and I was like, does she not realize what shot I'm talking about? She really doesn't. She thinks that it's not this, even though I kept mentioning this shot.
I'm so upset. I really thought you were proud of me for.
I am proud of you. This is a good shot. Look at the ass, the Goop ass.
Oh, here we go again for the mods because everyone's talking about Neo's ass.
Whoops.
I'm sure she's still in here, but if you're allowed to talk about it, feel free to talk about what this model was called.
And it clearly was not Goop suit Neo.
It was not Goop suit Neo because
you just know all like the thirsty fans, which tend to gravitate towards Neo.
Yeah.
Like, you know that they saw this and were just like, it's free real estate, we now have an ass.
Yeah. They're like, look, she has an ass. We can do what we want now. An ass. Right there.
Oh, really?
Pointing at the picture.
Pretty good ass, though, yeah. Sorry?
Why are you like this?
There's just a really nice ass in that corner.
Oh yeah, that wall. That blank fucking white wall.
Good ass, bro. Oh, there we go. No ass.
Now we can actually see Neo.
It just looks like there's fucking fireworks coming out her ass.
There we go. I'll bite that bullet. The asset is Neo_monsterflesh.
And Neo is kind of like the only character in RWBY we know who has an ass.
Oh, that's true. She's the only one that we've actually seen an ass of.
The crack.
Yeah, the actual crack of the ass.
You came here for really good analysis. Really top-notch analysis of RWBY content. Fuck. I love how you're just like hiding under your Neo wig. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Okay. And Yang hears the fireworks from Neo's ass and is like, whoa, what's that? Oh,
somewhere
that?
in the wind, I know that there's a bare ass.
I don't even know how you would pronounce that.
Analysis, but like emphasis on anal.
Analysis?
Analysis. Exactly. I'm so sorry, Mon.
Oh no. Okay. There's too many quotable things from this stream already.
Anyway.
It's a disaster.
So the reason I took this was when Jean's semblance was starting to like dip right out.
Yeah.
When he was trying to support Ren.
Yeah, what is even going on right now?
We can't go back. You can only go forward.
Oh, don't use the soft thing for what's just happened.
No, that's not, no.
Do the mods have the ability to ban Senny and Kelly? Unfortunately not.
Sadly not.
Yeah, we pay their bills, so they can't.
We pay them nothing. Apart from our friendship.
I'm in Mayuki's Patreon. I think that
well,
counts.
so am I. So...
Sorry, Far Cry.
Yeah, we do. It's got the closed window button. It's true, we both actually do pay Miyuki. We're both in her Patreon. So.
Look at little Jean's face here.
Oh, I thought, actually, you can probably make this bigger.
Okay.
Because this is Jean's disgust face, which I thought was so funny.
Oh.
Because he went to lean on the wall and slipped, and I thought it was so funny.
Wait, look at your little Neo head, like it's almost looking at Jean in disgust.
Wait,
oh,
hang
you're
on.
gonna break this. What are you doing? Enhanced. Oh, I'm going to die. Oh god. There are tears in my eyes. Whoo! Okay, yep. Oh.
Yeah, we've got Sun back now. Everyone say hi to Sun.
Yeah, we need...
Best boy has returned.
We need disgusted Neo back. Oh!
Just put it over me. There we go. Wholly accurate.
This is perfect. Okay, we'll put her back in the corner. That was too good.
God, I wish I had the excuse of being like drunk or something, but I really don't.
No, you're just like this.
This is just who I am. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. And then we had Jean run off to scout ahead after being grossed out.
And Yang making a
little jokey
little
joke.
Funnies, and then go to the next screenshot.
Okay.
And then Ren was like,
cuties.
Downvote.
Downvote. Yeah.
Ren hit the dislike button.
Well, he more just hit the scalding T button.
I almost missed this stream to watch another, and I can't decide if that's the best or worst decision I made today.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with worst.
I thought that this was such a pure moment, actually.
Yeah, when Ren was like, you don't have to deflect everything with a joke. Like, you can be scared. It's alright.
Yeah, I think it's annoying, actually. Sometimes people were, like, really... I mean, some people are so critical of Yang anyway, but one of the things that does annoy me more is that they're like, oh yeah, she's not scared of anything, she takes everything too, like, lightly. Which, I don't know, it's quite obviously a front. Like, it's so obviously a front.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm a girl and I know girls that are like this.
Yeah, it's like a coping mechanism, so that people don't worry about you, which is so in character for her. She doesn't want anyone to, like, worry about how she's doing.
No, she wants to be the one that's, like, super happy and lighthearted, and no one needs to worry about her because she's always positive and happy and, you know, that's fine. You can still be lighthearted and happy, but you don't need to do it all the time.
Yeah. I hate that call-out post in the chat.
I didn't do it.
I didn't even notice you did. Oh dear.
I did do it.
Yeah. Bro. Don't call me out in my relatability with Yang. Don't do it.
Oh, she definitely will make a pun after she kisses Blake.
Oh, please no.
Well, she'll make like a joke or something.
I say like I didn't make a pun in my literal like proposal.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Wasn't even a planned out pun.
No, it was not. That's the worst part. I just couldn't stop myself.
No.
But
then obviously Yang was like, actually it's pretty nice to know that like other people are afraid. I think that makes me feel a lot better.
Yeah. It's just soft to see them not arguing too. Like, I'm happy that we're in a calm place between our boys.
What I love about this is, like, Ren knows what he said was wrong with Jean.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't have to have a further continuous argument about it. They just moved on.
Yeah.
Because they knew that Ren regretted what he said. And it didn't have to be brought up and then argued over again and be like, what you said was wrong, and him being like, I know what I said was wrong, and it's like, yeah, well, fucking say sorry. Like, you know, they packed it and they were like, everyone's really fucking stressed.
Yeah.
We'll just move on. And then they just went back to being friends, which, like, brilliant. Fantastic.
Yeah. We have obviously John comes running back because I see her Grim is doing a little scuttle about the hallways. So Ren, who's already wiped out, I mean they're all pretty wiped out at this
Super
point,
wiped out.
is trying to shield them from it, but unfortunately doesn't last particularly long.
No.
You can see like the panic on their faces.
Especially Yang's. Like, you can't really see it so well here. Agree. Stan Platonic Sunflower.
Yeah.
I like them as a ship also, but like bros. Yeah, you can't really see it perfectly here because of the colors, but Yang's eyes are so wide and her pupils are so small. She's scared. As soon as that started to drop, she was like
Yang and a Goop.
And a Goop.
And then there's
an Angie boy.
And all his beauty.
An Angie clicker.
Yeah, he did sound like a clicker, didn't he?
Oh my god,
Especially when he got aggressive and did his little vibrating thing.
Yang's the only one with any aura left. And that'll be low.
Yeah.
Because she is resemblance.
And then we cut to this.
Which at first I was like,
what's going on?
Why is it just these two?
You know, it
Where's
actually
Oscar?
really convinced me that it was Hazel, and I was like, why is Hazel acting so weird? Like, I get
Yeah.
that he's on edge, but bro, keep it cool.
Yeah, I was like, what is happening here?
Yeah.
I'm so confused. He's usually like so well put together, and then I think it was this one.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's not the one you see, but
That's
Salem
not the one
obviously
you
comes
see.
over as like, we have some intruders.
Yes. But here,
Yeah.
on Hazel's face, like, oh shit, I have no idea why I just resized Saul's.
Not that.
Not that, but it's his eyes right here.
Yeah.
The way his eyes are, those are like textbook Oscar eyes.
Those are scary eyes.
Not that I noticed in the actual reaction, but on the second rewatch I was like,
I mean, you see it more here too.
yeah, definitely there. But I was like, does he just not know how to act now because he's seen Jin? Like,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah, honestly, they
happening?
played it off pretty well. And
Really,
everyone's
really
like,
well.
"Keep it cool, bro."
And everyone's like, chill out, bro, chill out.
Yeah. What the heck is this? Oh, it's her Naruto running. I was like, what is this?
Where's the other screenshot? Ah, these two are the wrong way around.
Okay.
But she does this first, this dynamic pose, and then she, as we established, it's not a Naruto run, it's a Naruto zoom.
She goes zoom zoom.
She zoomed out of there.
Yeah, she really did. She was just like, whoa.
She was like, hump.
Yeah.
She Audi.
Oh no, the casserole.
Truly.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of scary that she can go that quick, actually, as much as it made me laugh at the time.
Oh, yeah, it's really scary, actually.
Yeah, look at that dynamic stance.
Such a dynamic pose. Thanks, Salem.
Oh.
And that's when the boys are like, oh, wait, that's when John said keep moving forward, and I nearly had a full skill breakdown.
Yeah, because Yang was just like, oh yeah, well, this is the point where we just, like, crash in without really thinking.
Yeah, they go in and fuck shit up, and
Yeah.
John was like, I was thinking more keep moving forward, but yeah. And I was like,
Don't you do that. Yeah, that every time, if you want to just get to the heart, that's all you have to do.
yeah.
Big stab in the heart moment, but actually fit in with the dialogue well, so
Yeah,
it was wholesome. Why have you called this screen grab Thunder Boys Argo?
just make it full screen.
Thunder Boys Argo, you're right.
Apart from Sammy.
Apart from you. Wait, I can fix this.
You need to not do that.
Okay, I won't do that. Where are you? There you are. There.
There we go.
This is actually the best thing that we've ever added to this layout. Is the
I wish we could. Can you move Sun up to the top
Nah.
so that we can put him on Yang's shoulder?
No, we're not doing that
Why? It
level.
would be so funny. But you need to move me.
You look like a giant explosion now.
I'm Neon.
Oh, you are. Okay, back you go.
I think that was such a bad fucking idea.
It just gives us things to play with, and that's not good.
Yeah.
Wow, we could get other graphics that I could switch on, like, and throw over scenes. Wouldn't that be great?
Do you know what this kind of reminds me of is when you would have those like sticker books when you were a kid and you could like stick outfits on top of like Sailor Moon characters and
Yeah.
stuff? That's what it feels like with this.
Yeah. Yeah, love it.
I know, there was so many Easter eggs of me in this episode. I mean,
Yeah, you were everywhere.
I just, I have connections.
This is a cool shot though, the combo move between
This day.
Marrow and Marrow and Harriet.
Yeah.
Taking out Grimm. I can't imagine like how tired they are though.
Oh, they must
But like
be
props
so
to them
fucking
for
tired.
doing their jobs in a good context at this point. Like this is what they should be doing, which is trying to save Atlas to like the better end at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And they're obviously very valuable in terms of their combat level and whatnot. So it's actually beneficial to have the Aesops there too, because they're going to be worth, that sounds bad, but they're worth at least like 10 soldiers each, probably more than. What are you smirking about?
Marrow pointing at the Senny in the sky.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Stay!
And she did.
And then she did. She stayed.
Yeah, look, you're like frozen. Oh, we really need to get some more things that we can throw over these screen grabs. My God. Okay.
Next slide, please.
Oh yeah. So then
Payload.
the payload arrives. It's landing down, not super close to the whale, because obviously you don't want it blown up before it even gets in there. But on the field of battle, basically. And you can see it's got a big escort too.
Oh yeah, it's got lots and lots of ships around it to make sure that it gets there all right.
So they are really putting their eggs in one basket here, that they can get this bomb into the whale and it'll like end this, because obviously they're basically just throwing people like a meat shield to try and get the bomb inside. Like it's all or nothing on this one plan now.
Yeah, definitely.
So bomb next episode probably, I'd say.
Yeah, it just reminded me actually, because obviously Winter and Marrow had that conversation, which we'll get to in the screenshots. When Marrow was like, what are you gonna like tell your sister that you like bombed them when they were inside? And she was like, yeah, because that's my job.
Yeah, we're about to get to that, are we not?
I think so.
Yeah. Because that's it flying down.
That's it flying over, but
Yeah.
that makes me think that Winter will probably ring into Weiss to say, like, your friends are in the whale. Like,
Oh, did you not
need
get
to
screen
stop
grabs
it.
for this combo?
Of the what? Yeah, I did. It's after this.
Oh, is it after this?
Yeah, this is when they were in the corner and they're like,
yeah.
bad guys.
Bad people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's, I mean, it is bad guys, but it's not. It's a little Oscar.
Yeah. I thought that was such a cute reveal.
Yeah.
Just like, no, don't kill me, I'm just baby boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we get this
And
soft
then Jean
hug.
drops his weapon and his shield and it's like, I'm dad now.
Yeah.
I am your dad.
Yeah, and poor Oscar has God knows how many broken bones and bruising and stuff, but John's like, don't matter.
But John's like, big dad hug.
Big brother hug. He's a brother, bro. He's not got any brothers, so like this is him brothering up on Oscar.
I wouldn't know.
What do you mean you wouldn't know?
I don't have a big brother.
Oh, okay, I thought you meant you didn't know that John didn't have any brothers.
No, I know that he's the only brother.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it's like to get a hug from your brother. I mean, do you?
Whoa. Maybe not. You're right. Oh.
I loved this, the little...
Yeah.
From Yang.
Head scritches for the beaten up boys. Yeah. Very, very soft.
I just loved that little motherly moment of Yang. Just like, good to know that you're safe, babe.
Yeah. When did John even pick up his weapons?
Must
have been when they walked back.
idea. Yeah.
And then we get Emerald and like, I sense some weak ass hoes around this corner.
I know that there is some weak ass hoe brains over here. What the fuck do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, remember when she called Yang a bimbo?
Yeah, in Volume 3.
Yeah.
She referred to Yang as a bimbo.
Yeah. So
Which is wholly inaccurate, but yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't really react to Oscar's fucked up face, but I feel like they know that he wouldn't have had a good fucking time there.
No, and also there's no point in dwelling on it right now because
No,
it's
because they
like,
need to get out
they
now.
need to leave. Like, yes, they've got him, but they're not out. Yeah. Whoop. Oh yeah, now we get
This
it.
is the payload
Yeah.
conversation.
Honestly, if Winter was my commander-in-chief, I'd be fucking dying to get the bomb to the whale.
I would sacrifice my life for her.
She's just got a good way of speaking, and you know what's really bad though is like it feels like Ironwood should be here doing this. Like he is the commander-in-chief at the end of the day. Yes, Winter is probably like the second highest ranking military officer in Atlas, and I'm sure that she still like is very much respected. But at the same time, it's like we haven't obviously seen Ironwood do
Jack shit.
much other than order other people.
Yeah.
And this could have been a good moment for him to be like, yeah,
Also,
go fight and die.
100% agree. The way that Yang walked up to Emerald was perfecto.
Yeah. I mean, he could show up, but he certainly wasn't here for this part.
No.
Which is disappointing for the little
I mean,
Atlas
like,
soldiers.
yeah, Ironwood has to look over everything else. I get it, but like...
At the same
I still think he could do more.
Yeah.
In terms of actually frontline shit.
Yeah.
He's not the only person that has access to everything to...
No, and also it would be a much better morale boost for the soldiers to see, like,
Their
who's
commander.
the person that's giving all of the orders mainly now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's much more respectful to, like, be on the field, for the soldiers at this point in time.
Yeah.
Because it's like a, like, all or nothing scenario here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not like they've been sent to a battle on a foreign land. Like, this is them fighting for their home.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the same. It's a much more desperate kind of scenario where you really do need the morale of your leader.
Yeah.
But this was a really good scene, actually. Because
liked
Maro's
this.
just, like, very, not really calling her out on her shit, but he's not happy with the fact that they're now going to definitely put the bomb in and that you haven't seen the kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, more kids are going to die today, and how can Winter, like, possibly live with herself doing this, like...
Knowing that this is her sister's friends, and...
Yeah.
Like, she's just allowing this to happen with no remorse, which obviously you can see on her face.
Yeah, she is
remorse.
full of regret about her decisions, and then obviously also proposes what if Weiss was in there.
Yeah.
Instead, like, would you still do it? And she hesitates, but is eventually...
The
like,
ultimate answer is, yeah, I would. She has no choice, really.
She does, but...
I mean, she does, but like,
she
she feels like she doesn't. She feels like she has to, so...
Yeah, and I guess to her, like, at the end of the day, as much as her sister's life's important, her duty is to, like, the people, everyone first, rather than just individuals, which is an understandable motivation for her at that point in time, and it's not like she
Totally.
isn't torn up about it. I'm sure she hates the fact that she has to make these decisions at all and would rather that she didn't. She wasn't in this position. She'd probably actually rather that she was fucking dead on the field right now, or that Cinder had killed her. Like, she doesn't want to have to make these calls.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
But I think you're right that this is, like, foreshadowing for Winter Calling, like, Ruby Weiss Blake and stuff, about Yang, Jean, Ren, Oscar being in the well. Like, she said that she would call Weiss because that's her duty. So
yeah, and I also do think that Weiss would actually forgive her if she does blow it up with the knowledge that possibly her friends are in there, because Weiss will understand that it was like a decision that she made to try and save the most people, and that she didn't do it out of any kind of malice.
I'm curious, why did you hate Marrow this episode?
Wait, what? Marrow hating?
Should focus on the fight at hand. I mean, I get it, but also, like, basically this whole volume has been about Marrow looking at what's happening and not actually agreeing with a lot of the decisions that they're making and not wanting to be a part of it anymore. Yeah, he should focus on the fight at hand to an extent, but also it's going against what his morals are and how he feels about what he's having to do. So
yeah, and it's also like the idea of, like, yes, you need to sacrifice for saving humanity, but, like, how much are you willing to throw away any kind of moral consciousness to do that? Like, is it worth saving once you get to a certain extent? Like, if you're just throwing everyone under the bus, what is there left? And obviously what makes you different from Salem at that point? So yeah, I think he's been very, very morally conflicted, so I'm not surprised that he is.
Yeah, he is flip-flopping all over the place. He is wanting to be part of the Aesops. He wants to, you know, help and be one of the, like, higher ranking people and, you know, be there. But being at the top conflicts with his own moral code. It's hard because he's also a lot younger than the rest of the Aesops, so he's had less time to be, like, I mean, like, numbed to the way that the world is and how terrible it can be.
He still has all his ideals.
He still has all his ideals.
All of them have been questioned and challenged in the last, like, 48 hours, really. Yeah, I do feel bad for him.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. I got many screenshots of Marrow because I love him so much.
Yeah, this is soft though. And I love how she, like, doesn't show him her conflict.
Yeah, she doesn't, like, put up her stern, like, no, go out there and do your job. Like, she knows that he's hurting and she's hurting too, so she takes it as a moment to be like, listen,
this sucks for me too.
I hate what we have to do here. But unfortunately, we have to do it.
Yeah.
That's what our job is right now.
You grabbed that water in the worst way. You would be fired if you did that at a restaurant. Genuinely.
What do you mean?
Do it again.
I picked it up because I couldn't reach it where it was.
Okay. And the way you picked it up, you would be fired.
I wouldn't pick up like that if I was a server.
Alright. I don't know why I'm challenging you on this specific
me neither.
thing. It's just a very confrontational episode, isn't it?
And then sad boy baby.
Sad boy. But he does go and do his job. He's just not happy about it.
He's not happy about it, but he's willing to do his job. Like,
yeah.
It sucks, but he'll try.
Yeah. Being at a restaurant in 2021. Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see if we can make it.
Who would have thought that the little weird sticky out landing strips of the whale would be, like, used again?
The way to get out.
Yeah. Yep. To the landing strips they go. With Emerald's assistance.
Anatomically, I have no fucking idea. I don't know what a whale looks like, actually, in an anatomy sense, but they are the landing strips.
Yeah.
So.
It's not exactly like a canonical whale, except for the fact that it looks like a whale.
Yeah.
Like, there's lots of things going on in there.
Yeah.
Landing strategies. And
well,
this
they're
is
very important.
where the episode kind of goes, like, I mean, it was already at about 90, but now it just goes to 100.
Yeah, this is where it, like,
Yeah, clear design flaw by Salem.
You mean real whales don't have landing strips, baby? I don't know what to tell you.
A canonical whale.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then this shit happens, which is like, I guess some kind of sonic wave almost. It's very, very debilitating.
Mm-hmm.
And then it starts pulsing too, which I presume is that Salem's like sensing their forms, where they are, and is like, I'm gonna fucking get you.
And she just starts screaming.
Yeah.
I thought the same, Sharon, that like maybe Hazel saw a bit of Gretchen in Emerald.
Yeah.
And that's why he was so like protective of her, because he didn't want another Gretchen. So
No, that's quite possible, and it would make sense for his actions.
His actions later on, which we won't get to.
Oh yeah, this was the worst when we realised that Salem was here.
That was supposed to be before that one.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh well.
But yeah, Emerald's like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah, you can see it in her face that she's terrified.
Yeah,
Like,
well, she
they
knows
didn't
what
make
Salem's
it.
capable of. She saw what Salem did to Cinder.
Yeah.
A fairly loyal servant, really, for the most part.
Yeah.
Just a little bit too ambitious sometimes.
Yeah.
But obviously Emerald has not been that. And she's like, oh, we're fucked.
Yeah, she heard that and was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then Salem makes a big pew.
Salem makes a hell of an entrance.
Yeah.
Really.
Tears a big hole in Richard. Oh my god.
And then grabs Emerald and
Yeah.
pulls her in. And that's when she's like, oh, your semblance has like improved or something along those lines. And yeah. I thought it was... I mean, okay. So, as you all know, I've been watching this since the end of Volume 2. And every year, there would always be the question of, like, do we think Cinder is going to defect? What if the villains are going to defect? Like, what if all of them do? And I've always said, no, I don't want all of them to.
Mm-hmm.
The only one that I really want to defect and go on the good side is Emerald.
Yeah, gal. Yeah.
Because she deserves a good life. She doesn't know what a good life is. I mean, none of them do. But I feel like Emerald is actually someone who is redeemable.
Yeah.
As much as she's done some not great shit, she hasn't actually done the worst things.
Didn't her and Mercury murder that Tuxton
Mercury
guy? Was it
murdered
Mercury
that guy.
Okay. She was there though.
She was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, she's not completely innocent.
Yeah.
But in terms of, like, actually murdering people,
Yeah.
I think she's the only one that we haven't seen or suggested that she has actually, like, killed a person. I'm sure she has. But I think she's more schemy than she is murdering.
I
Like the
definitely
rest
would
of
agree
them.
that she's more of Roman's ilk than she is of Cinder's.
Yeah, she's just a petty thief.
Yeah.
You know? She just wants to, like, steal some wallets and spend
It's
their
true that
money
she
and
was
shit.
involved in Penny's dismemberment, but I also think she just saw Penny as a robot.
Yeah, I don't think she saw Penny as, like, an actual human being.
Yeah.
She just saw Penny as a robot and was like, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah. Emerald is evil adjacent. Yeah, I think she's probably, if you were gonna do like a D&D morality ranking, I'd probably say that she is like neutral now, or
Yeah.
chaotic neutral.
Yeah, she's definitely not good.
Yeah.
But she's in the neutral
Yeah.
line somewhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then Salem
And
goes
in the
blast,
flashy
blast
lights,
again. And your boy Jean,
protecting
Yeah.
Ren with his shield like
Soft.
a good boy.
I mean, it knocks him flying back, so thank God he did.
Oh yeah, that would have fucking hurt bad.
I'm pretty sure actually this blast like totally overwhelms the shield's like absorption capacity. I'm sure you
Yeah.
see it go because
Oh,
it just
yeah.
can't actually take the level of energy that
Yeah,
you're
I'm
put
pretty
into
sure
it.
it does. It just throws
Yeah.
it back.
Yeah. And then we have Magal doing her shit. So Yang takes that brief opportunity and window of Salem focusing on Ren and Jean to lay in a pretty quick attack that actually kills Salem.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Briefly.
briefly.
Yeah.
Also, just to confirm, we didn't say that D&D is a great way to judge whether someone deserves punishment or not. We were just having a little joke about where her placement would be.
Wait, what?
Keep going.
No, definitely not seriously.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Where are we? Oh yeah, she does a little skit.
Oh, this is when she does the feral child skid.
Yeah.
You could probably enhance if you wanted to, but it's up to you.
The feral child skids.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Look at that stance.
Look at that feral
That is
child.
a power stance. If ever I saw it. I love that she was also, you know what I like is that she immediately activated her semblance. Like there was no hesitation. She knows this is the first time she's come face to face with Salem.
But she knew that like just a normal regular punchy blowy whatever wasn't gonna work.
No, she went in hard, like immediately, because she knows that Salem is probably the most dangerous person that she's met. And that half measures aren't going to cut it at all, that she can't hesitate, which is why she goes for basically a death blow off the bat.
Which worked.
Yeah, it did.
Just not for long.
Yeah, and then she blows the shit out of her because she puts a bunch of stickies on her person.
And blows them up.
Actually so brutal, like the way that the blood and like the grim ichor just like gets stuck upwards like that, and her chest is just it's just ripped open.
Yeah.
So good. So gross.
Really, really brilliant. What I hated the most about this though was when she like breaks her arm to like grab.
Yeah, she like reforms herself.
Oh, that was terrible. As soon as I heard the bones doing the I was like, no, tap out. I don't wanna.
First of the main cast to fight Salem too. Yep, she is the first one of Team RWBY to lay eyes on Salem properly, not just like obviously the illusionary one that came out this year, Grimm in Volume 7.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool because obviously in my head I always thought it would definitely be RWBY, but it wasn't in this case. And I actually preferred how they did it.
Same.
But yeah, Yang killed her. She died for a sec.
But it was just for a sec. Also, I need to take this wig off. It is starting to really fucking
You're gonna take
me.
your weave off?
I have to. It's
Can you not wait till the analysis is done?
It's literally so itchy.
Go put a hat on.
A hat?
Yeah. You got
Throw
lots.
me a hat.
No, go collect a hat.
No.
You have to go collect one. There's many a hat to choose from. I don't want to be the chooser of hats. This is the struggles of cosplay, especially when you've not done cons for a while, is that you don't have the tolerance for weaves anymore.
That was so uncomfy.
Wig snatch. What's the next screen grab?
It was actually like my hair itching my head underneath the wig.
Yeah. Snatched her own weave.
I had to, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know some people came in here for some neos, but saws can't happen.
Oh, this was the worst. My anxiety was so high. I mean, actually, this whole scene, but particularly this, I was like,
it was her fear noises as she was getting dragged. She didn't know what was gonna happen. Ooh,
Rona
powerful.
Rona cough.
Wow.
Wow. Why'd you sound like a proud mum at my cough? Jesus.
Wow.
I actually thought she was straight up gonna rip out the robot arm.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying in here. It's like they either thought that Yang was gonna die or that like her arm was coming off.
I didn't think she was gonna die, but I thought that Salem was gonna eventually pull it hard enough that the arm would come out of where it's clicked into place.
I was really worried, and so was Yang. You can just see it in her face. She's scared.
Yeah.
Time for the other arm.
No. You have to chop that. You can't just. I mean, I suppose you could pull it out of a socket.
Ugh. Gross.
Yeah. And then Salem has both Yang and Emerald in her little handies.
Salem grabbed both lesbians and said, jail.
Lesbians go to jail. Gay baby jail, the truest form. Wow. Did you get the... You got the meme shot? Yeah, there we go.
It's my emotional spring. Or get along Salem, that's what I said.
Our get along Salem, yeah.
Yeah, this is our get along
Why don't
Salem.
you two kids just get along?
Yeah.
It literally looks like exactly like that without context.
Yeah.
She's just getting driven crazy because they keep fighting each other, and she's just like, kids, come
No.
on! I work 2 jobs, and you give me this
2
shit.
jobs, your father's never around, I have to do everything myself. Why can't you just get along? And they're both like, well, obviously it's because
Yeah, because Salem's a crazy murderer. But
that
without
was,
context,
someone did a hit Oscar?
What?
Oscar did a hit between this and that. Between the first screenshot
Oh,
and
okay.
this one.
Okay.
And that's why they're covering their face, because they were covering their
When you
faces
said
from the
Oscar
blast.
did a hit, I literally just like, in my head, Bruce was like, what, you fucking, like, smoked? What are you talking about?
He took a little hit.
Took a hit 'cause he was
So,
stressed out.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that boy is young, he can't do that.
I worked so hard to end the world. Your father is a little boy. Yikes.
Oh, yeah. And then Salem's like, right, I'm so done with these
These children.
meddling kids.
These truly meddling kids.
So
she put them in their own personal jail, which is grim arms on the ground. Holding them all down.
Yeah. Yeah, she really did just put them in the naughty corner, left, right, and centre. Yeah. So that's not good, but it's kind of cool that she can just summon grim things from,
Thank you, Jessie.
what?
The amount of jokes you two have been able to make about just one episode.
Yeah.
I honestly think it's a talent.
Yeah.
And it's usually you, but
Oh, it's zingers left, right, and centre here.
it's Zing City here.
Yeah. Chat helps too.
Chat does help.
And then, of course, per Emerald, I really thought Salem was going to do bad things. She wanted to, and she also would have definitely done it.
If Hazel hadn't done what he did, which we'll get to, yeah,
Yeah.
it would have been a bad fucking time for Emerald.
Big torture.
No, I don't like blackberry.
I'm allergic. Yeah.
I don't like your food.
Listen!
You're gonna eat the food that I make you!
Wow, we're really going for like the Salem is like the stressed out, overworked mum, aren't we? With her two always fighting lesbian children. Oh man.
I mean, how stressed would you be if you have 2 daughters thinking you're gonna have so many grandkids and they're both like, I'm a lesbian?
That I wouldn't care.
No, I know. I wouldn't actually care either, but...
Where's the fridge in Richards?
It's true. I don't know.
In his ass.
Of course it's in his ass.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
And then Salem brings little Oscar over. It's just like,
It's this
really?
face. This
These
is why I
kids?
grabbed this one.
again.
Yeah. This is the exact reason I grabbed this one, is her face.
Yeah.
Because she's just like, I'm so fed up with you.
Yeah. She is.
She's really tired. She's working 2 jobs and she's got a deadbeat husband.
Yeah. And two rowdy children.
2 rowdy children.
Yeah. And then we get that shot from the mid-season trailer of her just being like, are you fucking for real, basically?
Yeah. Someone made a request.
A request.
Yes.
What am I doing? Oh no! Oh no! Need to tilt it though.
How do you tilt it?
Let me grab. Ooh, why am I doing this? Why are we doing this?
I don't know how to turn it.
Well, you're gonna have to just have that then.
Oh
won't
well, that's the best we can get it for you guys.
you? Put her back. She has
Replace
to go
her.
back. Oh,
Back
my
she
son.
goes.
She can stay in her corner.
Yes. The corner with her.
Yeah. I just realised this episode probably means that Emerald is going to have to face up against Cinder at some point, and she's going to be sad, and I'll die. Yeah, she does face Cinder again.
Well, I feel like Cinder is going to be like a really fucking hurt to know that Emerald just
pieced out.
left.
Especially, yeah, because obviously Cinder's probably going to go back with Watts and be like, where's Emerald? Or Salem will be, Actually, we don't know. Given the end of this episode, I have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah, very stressful.
I was going to say, you can't even speculate because we don't know what happens.
Yeah.
And then we got
Yang starts to get rowdy.
Iconic Yang scene, which would be in like a sort of top 10 Yang moments compilation.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, where she calls Salem out in her shit.
Like she said that she would.
Well, what was it? Salem basically said that to Ospin or Ozma, why do you keep coming back? Like, over and over again, like, what is the point in this?
And she was like,
hypocrite.
Yeah. Why do you?
Yeah.
Because someone hurt you once?
Yeah.
Now you just want to end the world?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, and obviously talking about how, like, she's lost so many things because of Salem.
You talk back to Mommy Salami?
Yeah.
She really did hit her back with the no you, though.
Yeah. But it's also, it's true. She's very hypocritical.
Yang took a screenshot and said, "This you?"
I think I've got, you don't need to. There's moderators. Why are you doing this?
Someone hit it. Far Cry.
Okay, but they're allowed to.
Yeah.
I give them free real estate. They can do what they want with the chat. I mean, trust
she
them.
didn't need to mention Raven here.
No, it wouldn't have been necessary. Why would you have mentioned Raven here? Like,
someone said.
But
I.
But then, why?
Exactly.
Is she not pretty much trying to hide the whole Raven is a maiden thing from Salem? Because Salem has no idea that Raven is the Spring Maiden. So she definitely wouldn't talk about Raven.
No.
And also, Raven means nothing to Yang. Like,
no.
She hasn't done anything except for save her that one time.
No, exactly.
And that was the only time. She made explicitly clear that that would be the only time. I mean, maybe she'll go against it in the future, but yeah. I just want to bring up the old Volume 5. Where the heck did that stuff just go? Do you want to wrangle the chat while I get these screen grabs?
Sure. Where are we at, guys? I mean, I'm sure Cinder would have told Salem about Raven by now, but, like, just because Cinder would have doesn't mean that Yang has
needs
to bring her up.
As well, yeah.
I mean, Raven was never really a mum to Yang, so she was probably the last person that Yang was thinking about in that moment. So,
yeah. See if I can drag this one in. Oh, yeah.
It's that one first.
Yeah, so obviously this was a good throwback to Volume 5, which was so long ago now, and it kind of was a while ago now. But yeah, it was nice to know that she kind of kept her word on this one, when she was having that confrontation with Raven, and Raven was basically like, yeah, I'm scared, you should be too.
And Yang was like, I am scared.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're thinking I'm not scared. Of course I am, but... The difference is I'm going to do something about it, unlike you coward.
And we also know from, obviously, this episode itself that Yang is terrified of the situation that they're in, but that isn't going to stop her in this instance. Yeah. I'm very, very happy she also did what she did next. And, oh yeah, Salem lures over her there, like, who did I get? Who did I kill?
Yeah, she walks over to her and is like, bitch, who the fuck did I take away from you?
Yeah. Stop getting mouthy with me. And then we get this very, very soft and heartbreaking response from Yang that it was Summer Rose, her mum. Who we've obviously like had her refer to Summer as her mum before. I think in Volume 2 she definitely called her. Yeah, she did. She said she was super mum.
Yeah.
Like, she always goes Summer Rose. She usually says Summer as well. But the fact that she completely recognises her as that as her motherly figure, because I mean, I think it's a reasonable way to portray this. I mean, you can tell me otherwise, but biological parentage doesn't make you a good parent. Like, it's how you're raised by the person.
Yeah, it's the same
doesn't
way
need to be
as,
related
like,
to you.
if someone has, like, a foster... No, don't close that. I need that up.
This?
No. This.
Oh, sorry.
For when we get to it.
I was just keeping an eye on the chant.
Yeah, it's the same way that people will have stepmoms or stepdads in their life who they just refer to as their mum or their dad as they grow up. Who, I mean, obviously, unfortunately for Yang, Summer passed away when she was quite young, but I mean, like, throughout their whole lives, and they just refer to them as mum or dad because they're the ones that have been there and loved them and supported them their whole lives, instead of someone who is technically, biologically, their mum or their dad who has never been there, never really shown that they cared, and has actually no sway in
No, and
anything.
At the end of the day, as much as Summer Rose's time with Yang was short, like, it's obviously had more of an impact on Yang as a person.
And stayed around.
Yeah, and she was I'm sure is still deeply affected by what happened, but had to basically put that to the side because Taeyang became a recluse and closed in on himself, and RWBY was still too young to really comprehend what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So she never really got a chance to properly process Summer's death, I don't think.
No.
And then Salem does the lean.
And not only that, but we have this wonderful piece of art from Anonymous, who would like to remain anonymous.
But they allowed us to feature it.
But a beautiful, beautiful moment, as highly requested from Miyuki. Which one is it? This one?
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can take it away now.
Beautiful. But yeah, this was definitely an intrigued lean. And I think she was about to say more until Hazel bust in.
She was
something
like
to
leaning
fuck up
down to
Yang
be
more.
like, the same way that she fucked up RWBY.
Yeah, she has it particularly piques her interest, the situation with Summer Rose, and they're definitely building towards a reveal with that. Yeah. Which I'm very excited and anxious to find out what it is, but I think she was definitely going to lean in more.
Yeah, she was leaning in to be like, oh, her. Well, would you like to know what happened to her?
Well, I think Salem gets quite a lot of kicks out of breaking people.
Sure does.
So it would certainly be a good way to affect someone that's mouthing off at her, especially to say something really horrific.
Yeah, something that she knows is gonna hurt them.
Yeah.
Which is very cruel, but
yeah,
as a villain, works.
Yes. And then we got Hazel coming in.
Hazel walks
playing the part.
And Emerald's there like, no, what are you doing here? Leave.
Don't do a betray.
Don't hurt me.
Yeah. But obviously we know that he is not on Salem's side anymore.
No. But the Grim Arms were like, shut up.
Yeah, I love his... That's how bad
they told Yang to shut up.
You just know that someone's gonna use, again, this is free real estate for some interesting art. You just know.
Oh, yeah, I know that this is free real estate for some interesting, questionable, maybe art. As soon as I saw it happen, I was like, you know what you did, Cribby.
No, you didn't. You said, would like to be in those Grim Arms. How does that feel?
I just feel bad that she's, like, actively trying to pull them away.
Yeah.
But they must be really fucking strong.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, his tentacles, it's just game over, I think.
Yeah.
And then Emerald.
Fucking... As soon as Salem made contact with her skin, she just burst into tears.
Yeah, well, she's probably assuming this is her done, and it's going to be a horrific way to die. And also, she genuinely doesn't know what happened to the lamp. We all know that Neil's probably taken it.
We all know that it's Neil.
Yeah.
Probably.
But she has no idea.
She doesn't know.
So, yeah.
But the way that she, like... Alistair!
That is an accurate call-out post.
Yeah, the fact that she burst into tears as soon as Salem touched her, I think is quite revealing to her treatment from Salem, or her treatment that she's seen other people receive from Salem. She knows that this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's gonna be
knows
real
it's
bad.
gonna suck.
Especially when she got so close to actually, like, being free too.
Yeah.
And obviously most of Salem's wrath at this point is focused on her because she is the betrayer in this scenario.
Yeah, she was caught doing a big betray.
A big betray.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Hazel knows that what he's going to do here and just wants to make sure that
Good luck to your mum, Hydro. Hope she enjoys it.
He just wants to make sure that Oscar or Ospin doesn't
make the same
mistakes, and that is definitely I am going to die here to get you out of here. Don't make me regret it and haunt your ass.
Yeah. Also, Matt has said when Emerald gets actual human kindness from her new teammates, it's going to absolutely break me. Let's not forget that in Volume 3, when Mercury was like, how are your new friends? She replied with, I just don't understand how they can be so happy all the time.
Yeah.
And it's because she doesn't know what happiness is. She thinks she knows what happiness is. It's not happiness.
No.
So
it's surviving.
I hope that she comes to realize what real happiness is.
Hey little mom, let me whisper in your ear.
I wanted to make that joke, but I was
You're too late.
Worried.
Too late. And he also gives Oscar the cane back.
Yeah.
Which is very, very helpful. That's, I guess, what he was off doing. And then did you get the decking shot? No, we got this shot first, which is gross.
Yeah.
Just before she was about to do something real bad to Emerald,
yeah.
Hazel's like, nope.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Out.
What a good punch.
Such a good punch. Look at her, she's fucking sideways, man.
Yeah, her neck would have broke if she was a normal person.
Yeah.
So she goes flying, and then Hazel gets all fighty mode, ready to put some heavy dust inside his body.
PJ, what have you made?
What?
PJ just said, so I just made something really dumb.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah,
and then he starts...
Oh, sorry.
Doing the... What were you gonna say?
Start doing the what?
Doing the crystals.
I was wondering if you were going to give it a technical term here. No. Porcupine Hazel.
I maybe might have, but then, like, I was conscious of the fact that I talked over you and I felt bad.
It's okay. But I thought it's nice to see how far the animation's come since Volume 5. The last time that we saw Hazel dust up like this, the way that the colours are so much more vibrant
yes.
than they were in Volume 5 when he did this, it was really cool to see the improvement.
Yeah. Put it in our Discord. Oh, put it in. It's not there yet.
Oh.
And then this made me cry, well, on the verge of tears, when we were doing the rewatch, before we did this, before we came on here, is, like, Emerald looks up at him with, like, the shiniest teary eyes, and, like, micro shakes her head.
Yeah, because she knows what he's gonna do.
She knows that he'll die doing it, too.
Yeah, and she doesn't want that on her conscience.
No.
But he's gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, I think the difference is, as well, like, when Hazel was talking about how he, like, you know, managed to kill Salem, like, a few times before, she was allowing that to happen to build his trust, to be like, see, like, I'm the side that you want to be on.
Yeah.
Whereas now, she'll actually fight back.
Yeah.
Scares me.
And then we got Salem going all power mode.
Feral.
Because she's now, her allies are starting to dwindle quite significantly in the same way that Ironwood's has.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't have her most loyal companion in Tyrion, who's away to Vacuo. She doesn't have Mercury either, who's obviously not quite as loyal, but is more loyal than the rest of the guys that are here. Cinder's nowhere to be seen, although she does have Watts, and fuck knows where Neo is, and then obviously Emerald defecting, and Hazel, who's probably a bit more of an unexpected defector.
For everyone that was wondering what PJ made.
This is that Gooper Trooper shirt.
Yeah.
Official
there you
merch.
go. Official Gooper Trooper merch.
Nice.
Thank you, PJ. Love and appreciate you.
Yeah, she goes to town. She
goes crazy.
Yeah, she wants to finish this and make it as painful as possible, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, is this when Hazel jumps up, right?
Yeah. Yep, that's him. Midair, up here.
Nice.
With Salem down here.
Oh, this was so cool and
then he was like,
yeah, the way that the dust just like exploded in all these variations of dust. Just a huge big ball of death, basically.
oh yeah.
So cool. Yeah, he went in for the kill.
Oh yeah, he saw what was happening and was like, I either need to go absolutely mental and like really fucking try, or it's not worth my time trying.
It does look like a germ. Uh-oh, COVID!
Whoa!
Salem have COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. My god.
Hazel throws coronavirus at Salem.
Yeah. Wow. It's because she doesn't wear a mask. Shocking behaviour. Doesn't wash her hands.
Man.
Doesn't even practice social distancing. Did you see the way she was like holding on to Oscar's face? Scumbag.
Yeah. There's no social distance in there. She was like...
Yeah. Keeps having regular house parties in her whale. Scumbag. Don't you just hate your neighbours?
I love how you say that like that is our name.
The Salem next door.
The
Salem. Sounds like a 90s sitcom.
Yeah.
It's set in Salem, but it's actually a witch.
But the whole thing is trying to figure out if Salem is a witch or not as
Yeah.
the neighbours.
Yeah.
And you never know.
We've clearly
What the
watched too
viewers
much
do.
WandaVision.
WandaVision.
I've clearly watched too much. But yeah, Hazel obviously, he's killed Salem a few times, so he knows
Yeah.
that there is no half measure to be done here, and if he's gonna do this, he has to kill her quickly.
Renora and Bumblebee are socially distancing to their great pain.
Yeah. And yeah, he smooshes her.
I
her
took this screenshot
Goop-
because
Goop.
it looks like wings.
It
I
does
thought
look
that
like
was
wings.
cool.
But she's gooping everywhere.
Real goopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he removed her face.
Yeah, he did, and I think again she died again here, but she came back too quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she catches Hazel, and the rest of them are like, "Oop, time to go."
Yeah.
And Jean, being a good boy, makes sure that everybody's
Yeah.
off.
Emerald hesitated, and I was like, oh my god, bitch, no. This is like your one chance to really escape this. Please take it. And
Yeah.
then she did, and I was like, thank fuck for that.
Yep.
So, I mean, Jesus, thank God.
And then obviously Oscar chooses not to go because
Yeah, and Sean's like, this is what we came here for.
Yeah.
We ended up leaving with someone else.
Yeah.
We left with the bad guy.
Yeah.
You're supposed to come. And Oscar was like, say less.
Well, it's logic. It is a pretty sound logic here. He has got his cane back. He knows that maybe he can do a powerful enough thing. I'm going to guess that he can get rid of Salem for even a short period of time.
Yeah.
And that there's no point in just leaving because she's just going to come after them immediately.
No, Diana, don't say that. Emerald is cool, but Oscar's my boy.
Yeah, they're very different. I don't think you can
They're
compare them.
uncomparable in coolness level because I want to protect Oscar and
You also want to protect Emerald. What are you talking about?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
And
this
then this
shot.
was her
Coming back to life.
caved face.
With her caved-in face. Disgusting.
Fuck's sake, we came for the child and left with the angry lesbian.
It's pretty gross.
You can see the skull. You can. Fuck that.
Yeah.
It's so gross. I hate it.
That's what's going on in Salem's brain box.
And then she like throws like a hit at Hazel, and Hazel was like, "Whoa,
Hard light shield!
Shield!
Yeah. Yeah, he activates shield.
yeah."
And then eventually she goes after Oscar, and Hazel's like, no, have a hug.
Yeah, this is after she like smashed his face into the ground, but I couldn't really get a good screenshot of her smashing his face into the ground.
Yeah.
So yeah, she like manages to get him, smashes his face, and then Oscar's like, "Hey, ugly, over here."
Yeah.
So she zooms. Yeah. And then Hazel's like, "Where the fuck are you going?"
I want to hug.
Yeah.
Supportive friend. Yeah, look at her face, she's just like, why?
She's
Why?
like, "Fuck you, I don't want you to touch me."
Yeah.
So then she like gets her grim arms to like hold on to him everywhere.
Yeah, but he has dust in his mouth.
He has dust in his mouth. I see, when I was watching this for the reaction.
Mm.
When he opened his mouth, I was like, what's wrong with his tongue?
Yeah.
And then I was like, fuck.
Fire dust, bro.
It's fire dust in his mouth.
In him mouth.
And exactly that, yeah. So then it ended up being like the Salem witch trials.
Oh yeah, burn the witch. That's
Burn the witch at the
obviously why
stake.
the episode's called Witch, as it turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she goes on fire and she sounds in pain, which we've not
heard from Salem
not
before.
really,
Not really.
Not pain screams, which we got here, so it obviously hurt, so yeah, fire.
Chair.
Use fire against
God,
her.
I wish I was that fire dust crystal. Chair.
Yeah, I feel like he has a strong jaw. Because he's just strong throughout, so he probably does have a pretty strong jaw.
everywhere.
Yeah. Burning
The
is
grind never stops.
Burning is a bad way to go, but I'm wondering if, fire is something she's particularly feels pain from.
Yeah, like I do wonder if that is something that Salem is actually weak to.
Yeah. Not enough to kill her, but is more
No.
effective than maybe just like bludgeoning and stabbing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Ooh, and we
And
finally
then-
get some Ozpin magic. It's been a hotty
Hot
biscotti minute.
fucking minute. So I took this one because he's made a shield around himself because he hesitated and Hazel was like, just fucking do it. So he's made a shield around himself, which I think is to save him from whatever this fucking hit is gonna be. And then
And he also hesitates because he doesn't want to get Hazel, but Hazel's obviously holding her.
Yeah, Hazel was like, just do it. And then we get this, and everything goes silent, and then the episode
ends
ends.
with 4 episodes left of the volume,
Stressed.
which seems like kind of a lot of time left. So I'm very curious what you guys think has just happened here, because obviously we don't know.
No.
I have some
I think,
theories.
unfortunately, I don't want to think about it, but I think Hazel's probably dead.
Oh, he's definitely dead.
And I think, I know Salem's immortal, and I can see everyone, like, talking about it, but I think Salem is temporarily dead,
I don't think
maybe.
there's 5, I think there's 4. Wait, let me count. 10, 11, 12, 13,
So this
14.
is 9, so 10, 11,
Oh, wait,
12,
maybe there
13,
is
14.
5.
There is 5!
Fuck.
Yeah, yay!
That's better.
We truly thought there was only 4. We
Whew.
just can't count.
Thank God. A wee extra episode I actually hadn't counted.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think Oscar's gonna die because he made that shield around himself. That's why I took this screenshot in particular. Because that's a shield around himself.
yeah.
Convinced.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so I don't know. I think whatever he did, he knew it was going to be big damage. I don't know if it did damage to the whale, as well.
Yeah.
Maybe? But whatever he did, he knew he had to shield himself from it.
mhm.
And I'm gonna guess it's maybe enough to get Salem down for a longer period of time for them to regroup.
I know shielding when I see it. Yeah,
A
you
very
would.
UK specific reference.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it must be just like a temporary. Salem's going to be gone for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of hours. Enough that they can regroup.
Enough that they can run away. The payload can go in, blow up the whale.
Yep.
Maybe get a Blake scream.
Yeah, now I want to jump to that a little bit. Like,
I'm sure that Jean would have ran away.
yeah, no, Jean, I think, left.
Yeah, like he didn't want to leave without Oscar, but Oscar was like, she's just gonna keep coming. Like, we need to take our shots where we can. I would say he would have left. Because ultimately, as much as Oscar is younger than the rest of the group, he is also Ozpin. So he has a lot of greater knowledge than the rest of them do. So he knows what he can do.
Yeah.
There are 5 episodes left. We
Yeah.
thought it was 4, because we can't count.
Yeah,
It's 5.
This was 9, there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, because this season is longer than other seasons have been.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Salem recovers and the bomb immediately goes off.
As she deserves.
I mean, I think regardless of whether Salem's conscious or not, the Grim will still keep coming from the whale. I think it's just a producer of Goop Grim.
Yeah.
And also there's a fuckload of Grim anyway in Atlas that even without Salem's control of them, they'll just attack anyway because that's what they do.
Yeah.
So I don't think that Salem being down resolves the Grim problem. It just makes it slightly better. But yeah, I do wonder if the bomb is still going to go off and that the other team are not going to be aware that the team have got out, because I don't know if they took radios with them or headsets that they could communicate with the Aesops. I don't know if they did. They might not have.
Mm-hmm.
So they might not be able to be like, hey, we're good. Put the bomb in.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. But I'm very, very excited for what comes next, because this certainly left us in a point of no idea what's going to happen now.
Honestly,
no idea.
It's anyone's guess. The only thing that we haven't seen that we've seen in trailers is the payload being carried by the Aesops.
Yeah.
And Winter directing it. I think that's the only thing we have not seen.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. I have to think that Salem's not going to win, though.
No.
Because if she wins, like, where does it put everyone for the next couple of volumes? I don't think she'll be destroyed, but I think she might have to go and regroup or something.
Yeah, she might need to cut her losses here and leave.
Yeah, we'll see. And then also we don't know what Ironwood's going to do either.
No.
He could be, like, a problem in himself if Salem does fuck
Yeah.
off to recover.
Regoop.
That was a good one. That was a really good one.
Well, see, the problem is that if she loses here, that doesn't mean that the whole thing's completely lost.
No, and it depends how bad the loss is. If she's alive, but she's lost some of her army.
And I think she will be alive.
Yeah.
Just...
Ooh, the hat's coming off.
It's itchy.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's fucking itchy in my head today. Not happy about it.
There you go. Now you're Ash.
And she said, I wish that I could be like
the cool kids. The bombing mission will fail. Maybe, but I mean, you don't really want that going off in crowds of soldiers either.
No.
Like, yeah. I feel like that'd be really bad. If you make 2 lasagnas and stack them on top of each other, are they now 1 lasagna or 2?
They're 2 lasagnas.
No, they're 1! It's just a bigger lasagna. Okay, if you have a burger and you put 2 pieces of burger meat in it, is it still just 1 burger?
It's a double burger. So it's technically 2 burgers. It's
No,
a double burger.
No, it's still a burger though. It's
No.
still a burger. If you went over
No,
to
it's
if you went
a
over
double
to,
burger.
No. If you went over to someone and said, I want 2 burgers, you would expect 2 different burgers, wouldn't you? You wouldn't expect a burger with 2 bits of meat in it.
Okay, but then you could still take the meat out of that and put it on a singular burger and still call it a double burger because there's 2 pieces of meat. It's 2 lasagnas.
You just know that nobody knows the context of this current argument, or we're gonna be like, what?
It's 2 lasagnas.
Yeah.
Not 1.
I'm right.
It's 2 lasagnas.
I'm right. No. Same argument applies to cakes. It's a thick lasagna.
No.
Yeah.
It's 2 lasagnas.
What happens if you add an extra layer to cake?
It's a 2-tiered cake.
But it's still a cake, right? You wouldn't say that's 2 cakes.
But most cakes have 2 tiers.
What if it has 3?
Then it's a 3-tiered cake.
And
however,
you still say it's 1 cake.
no,
say
because
it's
that cake is a baked good. This is lasagna that's already stacked in at least layers of 4.
Okay, how do you...
If it's then layers of 8, it's 2 lasagnas.
How do you cook lasagna, though?
You put the beef and then the
Yeah,
pasta
how do you
sheets.
cook it?
I don't fucking know.
You bake it in an oven, like you do a cake. Stop!
It's 2 lasagnas.
Sunny looks mad.
It's 2 lasagnas.
Oh dear. Sorry guys.
Who asked that?
I don't know, but it's a current Rooster Teeth meme argument in the community.
Fucking hell. What's the right answer? 'Cause I'm still sticking with it's 2 lasagnas.
I think basically everybody said that it was me that was right. I'm sorry.
I'm not fucking asking the chat. I'm asking the collective answer of Rooster Teeth.
Oh no, there's no collective. It's war. It's civil war. 1 lasagna gang. The Goop gang say it's 1 lasagna. I gotta trust their judgment.
It's 2 lasagnas.
We should probably do your rapid recap, shouldn't we, of the
I
episode?
really don't want to.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
I haven't done it in such a long time, and on top of that, this had so much going on that I just don't.
You can do it. I believe.
No. I really don't think I can.
Really?
I really don't think I can.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to do it?
Sure, if you want to give it a try.
Where the fuck are the screen grabs? Where have you put them?
They're on the memory card.
Where's the memory card?
In the USB slot.
What?
The USB memory card.
Find them, please. Tell me where they are.
Fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake, mate. Don't get all nerdy on me. Give Senny 2 minutes to recap.
No.
I don't think it's cancelled, but I think Senny's dead, and I think she's also, she's feeling aggression at the fact that she lost the lasagna argument. So, yeah. See? With multi-tiered cakes, it's one cake. You wouldn't say it's 2 cakes.
Lasagna's different. Here you go.
Can I make them larger screenshots?
You can, but good luck scrolling down them.
Okay. You realise you're going to be in charge of the timer now, though?
Okay.
Okay. If you've not been in this before, usually it's Senny that does this, where you have a minute to recap the events of the episode, with our screen grabs for reference, in as cohesive a way as possible. I feel like I might vomit, actually. It's just trying to get words out.
Good luck. It's hard.
It's a lot of content in this episode. Okay. Are we going for a minute, or are we going to give me slightly longer for the...
Oh no, guys, what should we do?
Yeah.
A minute or 2?
Lasagna's just past a cake. Oh yeah, and don't forget to give me a 30-second warning.
Which you always forget to do.
I fucking gave you them. Okay, I got bullied into giving you them.
1 minute 30?
1 minute 30 I think is fair. For how much goes on in this episode, I think that's valid.
Hey, Mayuki's on my side.
What?
It's 2 lasagnas. 2, it's her first time? Alright.
2? You give me 2
minutes.
minutes? I feel like that's too long. Okay.
1 minute 30?
I think 1 minute 30.
When do you want the warning? When there's 30 seconds left?
Yeah, give me a... Maybe 45 seconds. That might be better, because it's 90 seconds altogether. So give me 45 seconds. It's a halfway warning.
What will that be on here then?
What? What do you mean, what will
Well, it'll be 45 seconds.
What? Wow, you really are a gay that can't do maths or time or anything.
Listen, I did intermediate 2 maths.
That makes
which makes no sense to
anyone
that's not from Scotland.
Yeah.
But I did intermediate 2 maths and I got a D.
So that is not good. If you're Scottish, you'll be like,
that's bad. So when I say I can't do maths, I'm deadly serious.
Apparently you should be giving me a minute. But
it's her first time.
I know, and it's
and
also
I can talk really fast.
It's also quite a lengthy episode.
I just run my mouth all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I'm giving her 1 minute 30 because I'm nice.
Yeah. It's up to you. I will do it, and if you want to put it to a minute, I'll still go.
No.
No? Okay.
1 minute 30.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, let me consume an osmosis this episode a little bit.
Take
I'll just scroll.
There's actually a lot of red in this episode.
There is a lot of red in this episode. It's Red Dead Redemption. It is Red Dead Redemption because Hazel got his fucking redemption.
It's not done. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's not done. Yeah, we haven't got to the fire bit. Oh god.
Yeah, it's stressful.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not actually ready for the stress. I feel like I'm gonna trip on my words, bro.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard.
That's why I'm giving you...
Maybe I should do it all in an English accent. Would that make it harder?
That would make it harder.
Okay.
You can show off your English accent a different
I feel like I'm going to go all uber Scottish here trying to get this out.
You probably are. The thing is, don't think about what you're saying or how you're saying it.
Just word vomit?
Just get it all out.
Yeah, because I think if I'm going quick, I know that I can speak quicker when I go into a thicker Scottish accent, so that's where the danger's gonna lie.
Good luck, everybody!
Understanding it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, should I put the mic over to me?
Yes, put the mic over to you.
Okay.
Okay. Let me know when you're good to go. How's the anxiety levels?
Just a little bit there. it's a great pressure to do the recap.
It is.
It's like
that wire is definitely falling out.
a noble task.
There we go. Alright.
There's a little COVID ASMR for you. Me chokes. Alright.
You ready?
Like, the anxiety is so real. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Makes you feel like you're gonna shit your pants. That's why I don't
Not
like
quite
doing it.
that bad. Okay.
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Cool. So we start the episode with lots of little crawly boys doing a big crawl towards lots of soldiers. Then we jump into the whale and the guys are like, "Oh, there's goop on my shoe, but we're good." Ren's like, "I can sense emotions," so he wants to go find people in this whale. John and him have a cute little heart-to-heart moment, and John's a golden retriever once again. Oscar's on the floor. He's just vibing. Done some heavy yoga. Doing the big stretch up to the sky. Then he goes for a little sleep in the womb. Winter rallies the troops like the Riders of Rohan. Neon and Flint die into the Titanic theme. Marrow's like, "Oh my god, the humanity," as the children die on the field of battle. Hazel is like, "Yep, we're gonna take this lamp. I'm gonna talk to this titty lady." Emerald's like, "Uh-oh, titty lady."
45 seconds.
Fuck. Then Neo also is in this scene with her ass out, just doing her thing. She's gonna steal the lamp. Then we jump to Yang, who hears the clap of Neo's ass and is like, "Fuck, we're screwed."
30 seconds.
Jesus. Ren shields them from the Seer Grim. They kill the Seer Grim. Salem is like, "These guys are sus, but actually something else is in my whale." Emerald's like, "Yep, I'll help you guys get outside. Follow me." Big battle. Cute hug. Winter's like, "Fuck, emotions." How long have I got? 10 seconds. This is so hard. Yang punches Salem. Salem kills Hazel. There we go. Did it. So I just skipped like the entire last section. It just was like, nothing happened in the last 5 minutes of the episode. Nothing happened.
The whole time you were going, I was stressed out because you were not talking fast enough.
I felt like I was going to choke on my saliva.
Yeah.
Actually, that episode was really dense.
It was really dense.
Yeah. We have too many screen grabs. That's what I'm realising.
Talk about getting stuck on something, Kelly getting stuck on Oscar stretching.
I kind of want it to be as comfortable as he looks.
I kind of want to try.
What did I even say? I don't even know what I said.
One of them you said, "Ew, there's goop on my shoe," and then the clap of Neo's ass alerts Yang.
I forgot Joanne.
Juan.
Oh man. So it's guys.
Yeah, it's hard,
The
isn't
end of the
it?
episode's real hard. Crawley boys. Yeah. Oscar stretching, titty lady, and Neo's ass claps. Honestly, a pretty accurate summary of the episode, I'd say.
Yeah.
When did Yang say, "Oh fuck," or did I say that she said, "Oh fuck"?
Probably. I don't even know.
Yeah. Did I say hardcore yoga? When did I say that?
I actually don't know. I guess I fucking blacked out.
That's the weird thing about the recap is, like,
You just say things.
you forget what you say.
Yeah.
Because you're going so quick that you I have no idea what I said at points. I don't know what the yoga was in reference to.
God knows.
Oscar stretching. Okay.
After doing some hardcore yoga.
Okay.
Did you feel like you blue screened?
No, actually, it was just there was too much. I actually felt like I was okay in terms of the content, and then I realised I had like 10 seconds.
It was
and I
your
like,
pace.
fucked, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to really spitball it.
Oh, I did say the Riders of Rohan. I did make
You
a
did.
Riders of Rohan reference. Pretty proud of that. Actually, I wanted to watch it back. I don't think it was terrible.
It wasn't terrible. You just didn't talk fast enough, I think, is more the problem for you.
Right. Okay, good to know.
Good to know.
Good to know.
We can work on that for next week.
Oh wait, was it now going to be my pressure to do it? If
Well, I did it for the first half.
That's
the,
true,
the
you did do it
volume.
the first half. But the second half has always got more in it. That is not fair.
Oh.
You planned this.
No, I didn't.
You planned my downfall.
I was planning on not bringing up the rapid recaps, and then you were like, rapid recaps. And
you were like,
and I was like, no.
I'm glad. Yeah, I think I got a good amount of references in packed into the recap, which probably screwed me over, to be honest.
Yes.
Oh, the humanity. I'm gonna make that edit with fucking the battlefield and the Titanic theme.
Yeah.
I think that's peak comedy. Speech increased to 10. Nice.
You planned my downfall.
A cunning linguist. See, the thing is, I'm pretty good at voices. I just can't speak that quickly.
I'll teach him. I'll teach you through the powers of Lucina.
I'm also good at, like, improv on the spot. That's because I'm a DM.
Yeah.
So I have to be. But not at that speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when we were playing D&D and I had to confuse that guy as much as possible, so I just started speaking as quickly as I possibly could.
I just love that you can do that, but you can't retain basic information while we're playing D&D. Like, you forget basic things like your character's surname.
Mm-hmm.
Just turn your brain off and open your mouth.
Maybe that's why I'm good at it, is because my brain's never on.
Yeah. What do you think's gonna happen next, then?
Honestly, it's really hard to say. 'Cause of where this ended, I don't think we're gonna jump back to the mansion boys, although we might, because they might see this light.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty bright, actually. I didn't even think of that. It's dark outside now, so you're right, that could actually be a big beacon. Not that the whale wasn't a giant beacon, but it'll be telling that something has happened.
Maybe back to Crow. That's a good shout.
We haven't actually seen a lot of
We
Crow
haven't
and
seen a lot of Crow and Robin, so maybe we'll have a little bit more time there.
Oh my god, are you trying to spin me? Do you want to die? Don't make me. Oh, you've not got your Neo wig on, but you're still being a little... No, I can't say that.
A little shit?
No. Something else.
Anyway.
I won't embarrass you further.
Oh, thanks, wife.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what the fuck is Neo going to do with a lamp, actually? There's a good thing to talk about.
Well, I mean, See, this is the thing, is that Neo actually has no loyalties to anyone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But why would she want the lamp, though? Like, why is she taking it?
Maybe she can bargain with it.
Cause she can't even talk to it.
No,
She
but
can't activate
maybe
it.
she'll be able to, like, barter with it, because she can be like, I mean, obviously she's a mute, so I'm saying this as in she'll be able to, you know, suggest it with her face that it was the good guys that stole the lamp, but she brought it back to Salem. Or she stole it from Salem and she's going to give it to someone else.
So
she has no loyalties anywhere.
No, so you think it's maybe she's going to use it to barter with someone?
For something.
Yeah, because realistically, Neo could have just left now. During all of this chaos, she could have left, so why take the lamp with her? She obviously has a purpose.
She has a scroll. I wonder if she has, like, a typed voice thing as well. Although, what a fucking laugh that would be to try and get it to open if she's, like, she's typing in Jin, and it's like, Jim?
Alexa,
Jine?
say Jin. Jin.
Honest to God.
Wouldn't that ruin the tension?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe she's bringing it to Cinder, but then Cinder's not been that nice to her.
She's not.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like, she really has no loyalties anywhere. The only real loyalty she had was with Roman. Roman's not here anymore, so I would love if she could ask, in a way, if she asked something about Roman, but just don't know.
Does she want that vision quest?
Yeah.
Because then she would have to see Roman get munched.
Yeah.
Not a fun thing to watch.
But imagine she did ask and Roman's not actually dead.
You would fucking lose your mind.
I would lose my shit, man.
Yeah.
I would be the most insufferable person ever because I would not shut up about it.
Although I have a feeling that he's never coming back for multiple reasons now.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
However, they can always recast people.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they did.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. But no, I think she's probably going to maybe bargain with one of the good boys, potentially.
Maybe, or maybe with one of the bad boys. I don't know.
Or she's just going to fuck off with the lamp.
Or maybe she'll just disappear with the lamp.
Maybe she'll just like get a steal on her ship and go back to
Raven. Imagine she just like flies away. Everyone's like, oh, we want to see Raven come and like fight for the good guys, and it's actually the only reason we see Raven is because Neo fucks off and then like gives her the lamp.
She wouldn't want the lamp. She wouldn't want the lamp.
No, exactly. But like,
it was more. I was thinking that she would go back to like Mantle and try and trade it on the black market. Like, who wants the shiny lamp?
Well, no one else would know what it is. They don't know what the relics look like.
Yeah, they just think it's some kind of like hipster thing.
Yeah, they're like, ooh,
yeah.
cool, wow.
She just uses that to like
That would
bankroll
create
herself.
a brilliant ambiance in my bedroom.
Yes, the floating lamp. Neo just buys a big house and starts her own crime syndicate. Honestly, end game for her.
She deserves it.
Yeah. Well, after seeing her ass, I think she definitely deserves it.
Of course she would.
What?
Just exactly what I would expect you to say. Anyway.
Use it as an earring.
Well, I mean, it does get smaller, so maybe. But then it's only for one.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Should we wrap it anyway? Because it's now 11.
We could, yeah. It's been 2 hours, which is... And I think we've adequately covered the content that we wanted to. Which was a lot.
Yeah.
And we had fun. I almost want to cut that specific bit where we put your disgusted Neo on Jean, because it gave me a breakdown. That was particularly funny.
Well, we have a screenshot of it, so...
Yeah. But, yeah, I think that's probably a good point to wrap for the week.
Yeah.
Our reaction to chapter 8 is up on YouTube now, if you haven't seen it, but I'm probably going to guess everyone here has.
And our reaction to chapter 9 is uploaded onto our Patreon right here.
In my crotch.
In your crotch.
Thanks for
No, right here. You can follow... That's
not. It's like yang all over again.
Shut up! So if you want to see our reaction to this week's episodes, then you can go and check it out down here. But apart from that,
yeah.
I guess it'll be next week for you all.
Signing off from the Gooper Troopers.
For the Goop Troops.
Stay safe. Stay hydrated.
Stay safe, stay hydrated, wear a mask, sanitize your hands. Be a good human.
Be a good human?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
See you on the flip side.
Wow, I don't like our moral ending. I want it to be something stupid. I don't like it. Bye.
Bye.